This is Research Rabbit homepage, and if you look to my screen, or to my extreme left, you will see well, we have a new collection, new category connects to Zotero. One beautiful thing about Research Rabbit is that it can connect you directly to the referencing tool called Zotero. And in case you're not used to Zotero, you can equally download articles and move them to your any referencing tools or applications you are using to reference your research articles when you're coming up. The first, you can categorize your articles according to what you are interested in. You can also just create a new folder for new collection. That's what I'm going to do now. One thing with Research Rabbit is that Research Rabbit is actually user-friendly. The platform is user-friendly now. I'm working on, I'm creating a new collection now, and I want to work on computational thinking. That's what I'm interested in. So on clicking new collection, I'm putting in the name, the file name, and with that, I'm creating a kind of folder for this research. Now, this is what I'm working on. You click on it, it will take you to the window at large. Now, this is it. This is the collection that I'm working on. And once you are here, put in the description of the collection, then you go ahead with it. With this, now you can start your research work. So I'm just going to double click on my collection now, double click on it. Now you can see my screen. There is a space on this flyout menu where you have something on add paper. So you're going to start adding articles to the collection that you already have. So I'm going to start adding paper to this collection on robotic-based play on children computational thinking and science process skills. So with that, I'm still going to put in my keywords that I'm working on, and I will click on search button. With this search button now, it will take me, I want it in all subject area. With this search button, then it will bring you to where you can find your results. Sorry, I don't know why it's okay. With this search button now, you're going to have series of articles that there is a search failure. Let me come in again, please. I don't know. Okay. It's taking me to Zotero, but I don't want to work on Zotero today. All right. All right. Now with the search button, now you can quickly view abstract of several articles of your research interest. For instance, if you can see my screen very well, this particular article I'm looking at is educational robotic intervention to foster computational thinking in preschoolers, effect of children's task engagement. Of course, you can quickly read through the abstract of the article and see if it is something of interest to you. For me, it's something of interest to my research. What I'll do is I'll add it to my collection. You know, I've created a folder for my collection. This is another research on fostering computational thinking through unplugged and robotic collaborative game-based learning on primary school children is of interest to me. I'm picking it, I'm adding it to my collection. I have another one, children engineering design thinking process is still on computational thinking. I'll add it to my collection. Okay, this is Pirates Blunder, game-based computational thinking using scratch blocks. Of course, I couldn't read the abstract of this article. So for that, I'm going to skip it. I will move on to another article to see if it is something that is of interest to me. This one is computational transformations of early childhood education. Of course, it's of interest because I'm working on children computational thinking. So this, I can view the abstract. If you so wish, you can still go back and search for this article, but I actually prefer reading the abstracts at a glance so that I can see if it's something that is worthwhile adding to my research. So I'm going to pick quite some now so that we can quickly walk through this session and move to another article. Let me have that because I needed to let us see how some of these things work using this application to search for research articles and to synthesize our research articles. Okay, I think this should be enough for now. So with that now, I already have about 53 articles that are suggested for me. I have about suggested authors, 50 authors, similar work to what I've added to my article. Say I have 806 articles that are similar to my work. Now, this is earlier work that have been carried out on robotic play-based and children's computational thinking and science process skills. Of course, so let me just go back and see all the authors that I probably have selected while I was trying to search through literature. So if I click on these authors, you're going to see all the work of these authors and the connectivity of these authors. Let me go to similar work. If you click on similar work, all this work, they are similar to what I'm doing. Now, there is something we need to know here that is of importance to us here is that there is connectivity in some of this research. Now, but you will see that some research are standing alone. Like this research is standing alone. It's not connected to any other research. What you need to do is you can click on this research first to see how relevant this research is to your work before looking at synthesizing it into your work. So I'm going to click on this research. It will take me to another books. Can you see this now? The psychology of play. Of course, because I'm just looking at play-based, robotic play-based contest. I'm not looking at the psychology of play. Definitely, that's why this research is standing alone. It's not connected to anything. So it's not of interest to my work. So you close the box and you come back to keep searching other research that you have to see how you can synthesize all the research. Now, for now, let me click this author, and I'm going to be looking at what this author has done. Okay, fostering computational thinking through unplugged and robotic collaborative game-based learning on primary school students. So I'll double click on the article. It will take me to the article. So in case you are not using robotic, from this now, I can access the full text of the article and probably download the article as the case may be. If you so wish to go through the article, you can now download the PDF format of the article. Now, this article is accessible. You can download it. It's something you can download without necessarily having to pay for the article. So also, that's the way to use Research Rabbit. Now for this connectivity, is making you to see that you can see the articles that are actually connected to your research. So you're seeing the link in here. It's making you to know that all these articles are related to your work for citation or probably to consult and give you direction to your articles when you're using Research Rabbit. Up to this extent, you still see them. These ones are articles that are between 1989 to 2011. You see it's progressing from the earliest to the latest. You can see the progress of the research. So it will help you to see the articles that you can easily select for your work. So that is about if you are picking all the authors. The same thing goes to suggested authors. If you want to see if you have other authors that are suggested and you've not actually had their articles to your work. So I have some suggested authors in here that I can assess their work and see if it is something that is of relevance to me. So I'm clicking on this Sarika now. I want to see Sarika's publication. So you can go ahead and search for Sarika's publication, and you'll be able to see it's showing me published work of Sarika. And from there, I can easily navigate through Sarika's work and see if it's of relevant to me, then I can go ahead and get all the literatures for my final writing. That is where you're using Research Rabbit. Now I'll quickly move on to when you're using SciSpace. SciSpace. So for SciSpace as well, SciSpace is also a very good tool for synthesizing literature for your work. For instance, now, okay, now this is SciSpace. Actually, SciSpace has a link that you can subscribe to. However, but the free aspect of SciSpace is still something you can use as researcher. So what you do with SciSpace is that you come up here and put in your research topic and you do a deep search. In doing a deep search, SciSpace will, of course, help you to synthesize literature. It will bring you to where you can get all the output literature and you can start working on them. So I'm going to go to my library now in SciSpace. Of course, my library. That's where to start from in SciSpace. Go to your library and you put in, this is my own library. On this search box now, I'm going to put in my topic and I'm going to search for it. Okay. Wow. All right. Let me limit my search on SciSpace now, and it's going to, so that it can give me something on children's computational thinking. All right, it's loading now. It's come up soon. So SciSpace is trying to synthesize articles for me on my research topic, and with this I can view several articles at a glance, even without paying. That's on the free version of SciSpace. Now the first thing SciSpace will give you is 5 top papers in that's of interest to your research topic. It will summarize my research topic, is giving me what computational thinking is all about and all of those. Now, if you move down that window, you will see that I have 100 articles that SciSpace is suggesting. Now, one beautiful thing about SciSpace is that SciSpace can give you an insight into the research article. It can give you a summarized abstract. It can give you population sample. It can tell you the statement of problem of that particular article. It can show you the research gap, the result of the article, the literature survey, the limitation of the article you want to make reference to. Now, on my own SciSpace page now, you will see bringing computational thinking to life through play. I'm working on robotic-based play, so I can pick on this article now. Even at a glance, I can see everything about that article. So it's telling me the insight into the article as a whole. I'm seeing the abstract, the summary of the abstract of the article, of course, the statement of the problem of the article. So just scroll down a little bit, you will see the second article. The one thing about SciSpace is that it will first load about 10 articles for you. So if you want more articles, you just click on load more. Now for this is the fifth article. For instance, if I actually want to view the full the PDF copy for this article, all you need to do is to click on the article, double click on the SciSpace, and it will take you to another window or a tab, sorry, where you can have access to the article as a whole. So with this, you can click on the DOI of the article for you to be able to access the article. Now with this, this is actually a book. It's a conference paper. I can download the conference paper for free. Just click on it, and it will take me down to where the article itself is on the conference. That's the proceedings you have access to the book. Now, let me quickly do one more for us on SciSpace so that we can move to another AI tool. Okay. Robotic-based learning to support computational thinking skills in early childhood. This is actually relevant to my research. So I'm going to click on it. It's also a proceedings, a conference proceedings, and you can see with this, all I need to do is to click on the DOI. It will take me to the site of the article, and with that, I can easily download the article. So with that, you are good to go. You can now get as much articles as you want using SciSpace, and you can have an overview of the article before you move on to see that whether you want to download the article or not. Okay, let me quickly take one more, and we'll move on to other aspects of this session. Of course, there are other research article AI tools that you can also use to synthesize your literature, to discover relative, search for relevant literature. Yes, Manos AI is one beautiful tool that you can use as well. So I'm going to quickly move on to Manos AI now. I hope you can still see my screen, please. Hello? I hope you can still see my screen, please. All right. So with Manos AI now, I'm going to do that for us. Manos AI too.
Sorry, your screen isn't showing.
My screen isn't showing. I asked earlier on. Hello, please.
Hello, ma'am. Can see your screen. Can you share again?
Yes, I'm going to do that now.
Thank
you should have called my attention to that, please. Please always call my attention to that. Let me have a feedback if my screen is showing now. Can you view my screen now?
It's coming up now. Not seen it yet.
I'm on Manos AI now. Can you see? Manos AI now. Can you see it? Can you see my screen now, please?
Not yet, ma. It's coming up.
It's coming up. Okay. Let's wait a little for it. Just let me know once you can see my screen. Or is my screen visible now? Okay. Can you see my screen now? Hello? I know the participants are muted. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen, please? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's a good one. Now, with Manos AI, what you need to do is prompting for Manos AI. What you actually want Manos AI to do for you, you prompt Manos AI. Here, I already have a list of prompting that I've put in place that I want Manos to do for me. The first thing is, since you can see my screen, so I'm asking Manos AI to generate a literature review on my topic, and I'm asking Manos AI to include key research themes and how they evolved over time, important studies, including authors, year, and core findings. I'm asking Manos AI to talk about the ongoing debates, gaps in literature, suggestion for further research, all this. And I'm also asking AI to use peer review sources for me. I'm also asking Manos AI to add in-text citation in APA format. You can put in any format you want, Vancouver, IEE, depends on what you actually want to do. Then I'm also asking Manos AI to make review as long as it's needed so that it can cover the literature effectively. With that, I'm going to send in my request to Manos AI, and Manos AI will help me to generate all this information. So with that information, you will see that it's coming up. You will be able to see that Manos AI not only help you generate articles, it can also help you to give you the thematic area of what you are working on. Because of my time, I don't want to exceed my time for this. You can also use something like GenSpark. GenSpark is also a very good AI tool that can help you search and synthesize and also give you a thematic area for your research work. So if you do come up to Gen AI, of course, GenSpark AI. GenSpark AI is also very good. You need to first craft your prompting, just like for the Manus AI. You craft your prompting, you put in your prompting into GenSpark AI, and you ask the GenSpark AI to do that for you. So let me sign in. You sign in first because I have not signed in into this today. I had to sign out so that you can sign up if you don't have a GenSpark AI. So, but for me, I have one. All I need to do is to sign in to my account. So, on signing into my account now, of course, you can sign up with your Google, so you won't have issues with your every time you are searching in to be looking out for the password or something that you used in I hope you can still see my screen. Right? So the GenSpark AI tool also help you to synthesize research, search for literature, can also help you. I'm still going to use the prompting I used earlier on that I used for Manus AI. The prompting is the same prompting I'm using. What I want, GenSpark. This takes about 60 minutes, 60 seconds. That's a minute to about 120 seconds. It will generate all the articles for you, and you will see what you can do with it. Can you see it's thinking, it's the algorithm is working. And one thing about GenSpark is that hallucination in GenSpark is not as much as the hallucination when you're using the Manus AI. What I mean by hallucination is that, at times when you're using AI tool like ChatGPT to conduct your research, and you ask ChatGPT to generate the source for you, the references, most of the references, you'll see that they are not correct. That is what we mean by hallucinating. So when you use the GenSpark AI seldomly hallucinates. Most cases, maybe like 3 to 2% hallucination for GenSpark. I don't have luxury of time. All the literature is going to generate for me now. I can cross-check them, and that's on the web to see, or through a database to see if
hello,
they
Dr.
are.
Hello, Dr. Bola.
Yes, please.
Can you
please.
Share your screen and share again? You can just share and then share again.
That's what I'm doing immediately now. Okay. So can you see my screen now? Can you see my screen now?
It's coming up. Online, if you can speak, can you thumbs up?
You are breaking up. I can't even hear you, please.
That's right.
Can you see it now? It's fine now, right?
Yeah, I think the people online can see it, but on site it's a little difficult. Even on my computer.
Okay.
Yes.
It wasn't.
You can go ahead. You can continue.
Okay, because of my time. So one thing with GenSpark AI is that GenSpark AI doesn't really hallucinate. And one beautiful thing about GenSpark AI is that whatever GenSpark AI comes up with is going to give you in a format that is downloadable. You can download it probably as PDF or as Microsoft Word documents. So by the time, like I told us earlier, it takes about 2 to 3 minutes for GenSpark AI to synthesize all articles online based on your research. It will give you the references and also give you thematic area of for what you are doing. So that's one beautiful thing about it. Let me stop sharing and share again. Maybe I shouldn't pick the all windows. Let me pick a particular tab now. So it will be a lot easier for us. I don't know why you can see my screen. Okay. So you definitely try to stop sharing and share all over again. So that's one of the beautiful thing about GenSpark AI. When you are conducting your research as a researcher, it help you put your research work in thematic areas. Not only in thematic area, it will also generate references for you without hallucinating. That's one beautiful thing about it. Then Gemini A Advanced also, it's also good in synthesizing literature and also having your thematic area, of course, a bit of your write-up as much as possible. There has been a contention about the policies, and we had a session on that in the morning about using AI. Of course, AI doesn't eradicate our thinking as researcher, no matter what. Even if you're using AI to synthesize literature, to analyze your data or anything, one thing that is still important is that the context in which you're conducting your research, AI cannot generate that context for you. So that's where the human effort comes in. That's when you have to come in as a researcher to make sure that you can drive down the novelty of your research based on your context. So that is very important to us as researcher. As soon as this comes up now, we'll see. I think I quickly have to move on to another thing because, okay, now you can see now that I'm having my literature review on the topic. Now, can you still see my screen? It's giving me the thematic area, and it's giving me literature between 2016 and 2020, which is still within range. It's not too obsolete for my research. If you can see my screen, you can give me a thumbs up, and you will see that it's quite interesting to see the way your GenSpark works. So, like I said, that you can Gemini Advance also. Gemini also do something similar to these. And at the end of the day, you can also download your research in themes, in sub-themes, and all of those things, and a bit of write-up that you can use to, help your idea to your research. Gemini also do that for us as researcher. If you cross-check all these references from this author, you will discover, from this GenSpark AI, you will see that most of the authors are correct. It doesn't really hallucinate. The probability of hallucinating using GenSpark is about 2 to 3%, and you'll be fine with all other literature you are actually working on. So now I can copy out this. I can decide to do a deep research. It will do that for me. So I'm going to move on now to so I said you can use Gemini Advanced because I don't have time, so I want to keep within my time. Let me quickly talk about some of the AI tools that can summarize and extract key insights for you. Scholarly is a very beautiful AI tool. I've used this several times. When I have quite a lot of literature, then I'm like, how do I read this literature? So I use Scholastic. To do that. It helps me a lot. Scholastic helps me a lot. And also Notebook LM. I've used Notebook LM several times, and it's very good. So you can start for free. You can log in. If you've not used it before, you can also use, you can sign up with your Google, with your email, with your Microsoft, depending on whichever one is actually convenient for you. So I'm signing in now to my Scholastic, and with this, what you do on Scholastic is you upload your articles, all the articles that you've downloaded, you upload them. That's the same thing you do with Notebook LM. Okay, so from here, all I need to do is I'll create a session in my library. Once I create that session, of course, I have some of our work, my work there. Okay, I'm using the free version. You can also, if you can afford to use the paid version, it's fine. But this is a free version for you to use. And once you come up here, what you do is you add paper. So I click on add papers. I will add my articles. Let's say, for instance, I have these 2 articles here. I'll open them in Scholastic, and as soon as it imports all my articles, and it will help me synthesize all my articles, summarize them in such a way that I could easily view them. Can you see? It's giving me the articles one after the other. Can you see now? It's writing it out for me. And with that, Scholastic is a good tool for us as researcher. You can also use another tool, that's Notebook LM. Notebook LM is also a powerful AI tool that you can upload as many articles as you have for you to be able to synthesize all your research into one. I'm sure you can view my screen now. Can you see my screen? So with this, all you need to do is you go to your library on Notebook LM, you create a new research, like create new. With create new, from there, you upload. Can you see? I can upload my articles now. Let me just try and upload 1 or 2 articles too, and you will see how it matters to me. Okay. I have some articles here. Let me quickly upload quite a few of them for you to see how it works. So I'm opening them now. You can also drag in your articles. And once you have done that, you have all of them. So, okay. Just say open now. So can you see that it has uploaded these 2 articles for me? I can add more if I so wish. Let me add a little more, 1 or 2 more articles, and with that I can start synthesizing. Actually help out. Now when you are done with that, what you want Notebook LM to do for you. You can now say something like, okay, this one is on science learning in early childhood. So with this, you will see that from all these articles that I've uploaded, you're going to see how Notebook LM will bring in articles, bring in what each authors have said concerning science learning in early childhood. For instance, if you see this one is taking me back to one of the articles that I uploaded, these references, and it will take you precisely to where this point was extracted. Okay, if I come to this now, 2, can you see that? It's showing me that is on page 2 of this early childhood final article for Africa. So this particular point is extracted on page 2 of this particular article. So Notebook LM will take you to the exact, probably the paragraph where that what you're actually talking about is being extracted from, if you are using Notebook LM for your research to synthesize your literatures. You want to bring them together. I'm going to click on this now. It's changing. Okay, it's still the same article. Let me see if I can get another article. And that's what Notebook LM will do for you. It's taking you to another, you see, continental strategy education. This is where it's bringing out this particular point. With this, you can actually add all of this to a note. You can copy all that is Notebook LM has generated for you, take it to Word, verify the sources from the literature you uploaded to Notebook LM, and that's exactly the way Scholastic also work. With that, you will see that you'll be able to put in all the literature you have searched for. You'll be able to synthesize everything together. And with that, research that would take you like 6-8 months to conduct within the space of 4 weeks to 6 weeks, you are done with it. And that will really, really make our work easy as researcher, and we'll be able to move on to conduct other research. So you can check for high-risk AI or size summary. All these are also very, very good. They help you to summarize a long PDF document into a digestible note, and it's very easy. So with all these AI tools, so like I said earlier on when I was doing the general overview, I said that you can do your paraphrasing, you can do your paraphrasing also with some other tools in case, so that you won't fall victim of something like plagiarism. So you can do your paraphrasing with other AI tools like ChatGPT, Writeful, Perplexity AI, Claude AI. You can use something like Cubot. All these AI tools are very good to paraphrase and also to polish your academic writing. And I think for analyzing your work, you can use AI tools like Voice Viewer. My time is up. Voice VR, you can watch demonstration of how to use Voice VI. Voice VI is actually an application, like you download an application. It's free on Google, on the Google. Just download it. You can watch a very simple, about 7 minutes video on how to make it a Voice VR on YouTube, and with that you can do your analysis. Now, Kimi.com also is very good for analyzing your data. If you have a data that you have collected probably on Excel or your SPSS, once you upload some of this data to Kimi.com and give Kimi.com, you prompt what you want, then maybe it's a t-test, or probably supply your research question or your research hypothesis. Kimi.com can help you to an extent to conduct your analysis, and you can now subject it to probably expert if you're not good, if you're not an expert in that, to help you look at the analysis, and before you integrate it into your research work and write your findings and all of those things, and your article is ready for submission into impact factor journals or journals of your choice. And with that, you are good to go. And thank you for listening. I'm so grateful for the session. Thank you very much. All right, Mr. Felubo, can we have you back now?
Thank you so much for joining and for taking us on this session. Please, we will require to, at the end of the day, I'll contact you for your slide so that we can share it with everybody in the community. Thanks a lot. Sorry.
Thank you so much. Do we have any question for the session? So maybe 1 or 2 so that I can quickly attend to it.
All right, thank you. I think that would be all.
All right.
We'll contact you for this slides for the session. So we can share with everybody.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah. It's a pleasure joining this conference this year once again.
Okay.